Earth's greatest magic tricks, nature's most mind-blowing mysteries. From the depths of our oceans to the highest mountain peaks, our planet is a treasure trove of wonders. Over millennia, the Earth has been shaping and reshaping itself, crafting breathtaking landscapes and ecosystems that continue to mystify us. Imagine an invisible line across an archipelago, dictating where certain species flourish and others dare not cross. Or picture a landscape where the very laws of gravity seem to falter, where objects appear to move uphill, defying all that we understand about the physical world. Join me as we venture into these enigmas, revealing the fascinating science behind Earth's greatest magic tricks. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more incredible discoveries. Now, get ready to have your mind blown by Earth's greatest magic tricks. The Invisible Wall, unraveling the mystery of the Wallace Line. Our journey takes us to the heart of the Malay Archipelago, a sprawling tapestry of islands nestled between Asia and Australia. It is here that we encounter a phenomenon that has captivated explorers and naturalists for centuries, the Wallace Line. Picture yourself sailing across the turquoise waters, the tropical sun warming your face when you notice something peculiar. The familiar creatures you encountered on one island seem to vanish as you approach the next, replaced by a completely different cast of characters. It's as if an invisible wall separates these neighboring lands, dictating which species may reside on either side. This invisible barrier is the Wallace Line, named after the renowned British naturalist Alfred Russel Wallace, who first mapped this curious biological boundary in the 19th century. Wallace observed that the western islands of the archipelago, closer to mainland Asia, were populated by creatures reminiscent of the Asian mainland tigers, rhinoceroses, and primates like orangutans. Yet, cross this invisible line eastward towards Australia, and the landscape transforms. Gone are the tigers and rhinos, replaced by marsupials like kangaroos and wallabies, creatures far more familiar to the Australian continent. This stark contrast in biodiversity, separated by a seemingly arbitrary line, has puzzled scientists for generations. How could such a distinct division exist between islands so closely situated? The answer lies hidden within the depths of geological history. During the last ice age, when sea levels were much lower, the western islands of the archipelago were once connected to mainland Asia, forming a continuous landmass. This allowed animals to migrate freely between these regions, establishing their presence on what are now separate islands. However, the eastern islands, separated by deeper ocean trenches, remained isolated from both Asia and Australia. This isolation allowed unique species to evolve independently, resulting in the distinct flora and fauna we see today. The Wallace Line represents a fascinating snapshot in time, a testament to the powerful forces of geological change and their impact on the distribution of life on Earth. Some scientists believe that ocean currents also play a crucial role in maintaining this invisible divide. The Wallace Line is a living testament to the complex interplay of geological forces, evolutionary history, and ecological dynamics. Defying gravity, the curious case of Gravity Hills. Our next destination takes us from the lush rainforests of Indonesia to the rolling hills and arid deserts, where we encounter a phenomenon that seemingly defies the laws of physics: gravity hills. Imagine driving your car along a seemingly ordinary road, only to come to a stop at the bottom of a gentle slope. You release the brake, expecting your car to roll forward, but to your astonishment, it begins to roll backwards, uphill. This counterintuitive phenomenon, observed in various locations around the world, has earned these peculiar slopes the name gravity hills or magnetic hills, fueling local legends and captivating curious minds. One such enigmatic location is Magnetic Hill, nestled amidst the picturesque landscapes of Ladakh, India. Here, tourists and locals alike gather to witness the perplexing spectacle of vehicles seemingly defying gravity, rolling uphill with engines turned off. Another famous example lies closer to home, in the heart of California, at the enigmatic Mystery Spot. This roadside attraction has been baffling visitors for decades with its bizarre gravitational anomalies, where balls appear to roll uphill, and visitors feel inexplicably lighter or heavier, depending on their location within the mysterious zone. For years, these gravity hills were shrouded in mystery, often attributed to supernatural forces, magnetic anomalies, or even remnants of ancient alien technology. However, as with most things in nature, the explanation, while fascinating, is rooted in science and a touch of human perception. These gravity hills are not defying gravity at all. Instead, they are master illusionists, cleverly disguised by their surroundings to trick our senses. The secret lies in the surrounding landscape, the shape of the hills, the horizon line, and the arrangement of nearby trees and structures. These elements, often subtly skewed, create an optical illusion that distorts our perception of the slope. What appears to be an uphill incline is, in reality, a gentle downhill slope. Our brains, accustomed to relying on visual cues to determine orientation, are tricked by the surrounding landscape into misjudging the true incline. Gravity hills offer a fascinating glimpse into the power of optical illusions and the remarkable ability of our brains to be deceived by what our eyes perceive. Chapter 3. Silent Sailors, Unmasking the Mystery of the Moving Rocks. Our final journey takes us to the desolate yet hauntingly beautiful landscape of Death Valley National Park, a place of extremes, where scorching temperatures and parched earth create an otherworldly atmosphere. It is here, on the flat, cracked clay surface of Racetrack Playa, that we encounter another of Earth's enduring mysteries, the enigmatic sailingstones. Imagine a vast, barren lakebed, stretching out before you beneath the scorching desert sun. Scattered across this desolate landscape are hundreds of rocks, some weighing hundreds of pounds, leaving behind them long, meandering trails etched into the hard clay. These are the sailingstones, silent travelers that have puzzled geologists and visitors alike for decades. What force could possibly be moving these heavy rocks across such a seemingly featureless terrain? The answer, my friends, remained elusive for years, fueling speculation of supernatural forces, magnetic anomalies, and even mischievous aliens. However, in the spirit of scientific inquiry, researchers refuse to be deterred, determined to unravel the secrets behind these wandering stones. In the winter months, when temperatures plummet and rare rainfall graces Death Valley, Racetrack Playa transforms into a shallow lake. The cold desert nights freeze the water into thin sheets of ice, and as the sun rises, the ice begins to break apart, forming large floating panels. Driven by gentle winds that sweep across the playa, these ice sheets, acting like rafts, push against the rocks, slowly propelling them across the slick, muddy surface. The wet clay, saturated by the infrequent rain, creates a surface with incredibly low friction, allowing even the slightest push from the wind-driven ice to set the rocks in motion. The mystery of the sailingstones, once attributed to the supernatural, was finally solved through the meticulous application of scientific inquiry. It serves as a powerful reminder that even in the most desolate and seemingly lifeless corners of our planet, nature still holds surprises, waiting to be discovered by those who dare to look closely. As we conclude our exploration of Earth's greatest magic tricks, we are reminded that our planet is a boundless source of wonder and fascination. From invisible biological boundaries to gravity-defying hills and mysteriously moving rocks, nature never ceases to amaze us with its seemingly impossible feats. But as we've discovered, there is always a fascinating explanation behind these mysteries. Whether it's the powerful forces of geological history, the deceptive nature of optical illusions, or the ingenious ways in which nature harnesses even the subtlest of forces, there's a beautiful logic to the seemingly magical. Which of these earth magic tricks amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you love this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing science and nature mysteries.